Hello class, my name is Christopher Rockwell. This is my week 2 reflection video for Java 2 term 1402. This week was really exciting. Got a chance to play with some new functionalities such as moving between activities. And my thoughts on multiple activities is that, they're very important. And the fact that we learn how to, take data from one activity to the next. Because otherwise, if we didn't learn that particular method of doing things, we would have to be making two API calls and trying to get that same information, which is the best practice. So the fact that you can move between multiple activities as well as bring data along is very neat. My thoughts on explicit and implicit intents. I really like the implicit intents because you're able to dial a number, send an email, open a URL, something like that. I think it's very beneficial in an app. Especially if you're trying to, I think every app needs to have some type of support system, and the implicit intent will enable you to allow users to send emails or even text messages, if they want to share your app data. So I think that's very, very beneficial and a very common feature, just about every application to give you those options. And the explicit intent, of course, is needed to move between the activities, and that's very, very important. So let me do a brief overview of my code, of my project. From last week, I'm getting the top rentals. And this week, we added the second view, of course, where you can switch between get the movie data from clicking your list item or your list view. And you have Fast and Furious, you had the movie info here. And my implicit intent is up here. I got share via text and view large poster. So you can share the movie. You can tell your friend, hey, you should check this movie, Fast and Furious. Check the movie Fast and Furious out. And let me go back. Then you can view the large poster, which opens a URL. There's the Fast and Furious 6 poster. Then let me go back, and then of course this is new this week as well. And I'm gonna search. I added a search, and you can search by minimum critic rating. So I just searched by 75 as the minimum rating, 75%. And you have two movies here: Despicable Me 2 and Captain Phillips. Now, a key thing I had to do right here when I search is over into my click event, my list view click event. I had to make sure that I was selecting the right object for my JSON data by the title, because at first I was trying to select it by the index or the position of the list item, and that's not consistent because when you search, the list gets a lot smaller, so you can't go off that. So I had to come through and go through each movie item in the array and then check it against the title of the movie in the list view item that was clicked. And then once I got those to match up right here, then I will go to the second view and set that data right here in my bundle. So that's one key thing in my code I had to make sure I get right, because otherwise I wouldn't be getting the right information in my second activity. One key thing I had to play around with a lot was figuring out how to do the bundle, the save instance. Because I did a custom adapter, so the serializable right here was conflicting, and what I had to end up doing is my movie item here, because I did an object, my movie object, I had to implement that particular serializable thing, and it's small, but that's what was crashing my search every time I did it. So it took a lot of my time, but I'm glad I got that figured out. But what I would have done differently this week, it's a rare occasion where I say I pretty much got everything implemented like I wanted. I have so you're able to display the data in landscape as well as portrait. So I'm really happy about that. I got everything functioning like that. So pretty much got everything implemented I wanted to get implemented this week. What can I use more clarification on? Nothing really. This week, it was kind of more of a, You know, you had to go figure out how to do certain things like the search. And I like that. You know, I like to go out and figure out different ways to do stuff because I get a better understanding. Because especially when you get something that you have to manipulate yourself, like I had to get little tidbits of information from here and there about the search and kind of customize it to fit my application because I use a custom adapter. So I pretty much got all the concepts this week. Hope y'all enjoyed this week as much as I have and had as much success. Y'all have a great day.